There are certain things in life that don't need to last forever to matter. And today, I want to share something you might have already sensed. This is the final episode of this channel. Not because I'm burned out, not because I've lost my way, but because something has arrived at its natural completion. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who watched till the very end, who took a moment to leave a comment, who opened up about your own journey, who made me feel like I wasn't walking this path alone. Thank you for not just watching, but for truly showing up. And that presence, that willingness to be here, has been the heart of everything we've explored together. From the very beginning, this space was never about teaching or claiming to know more. It was about remembering. Remembering that life isn't a battle to be fought, but a rhythm we can learn to listen to. We talked about spirituality, not as some lofty, distant concept, but as something deeply, beautifully human. We talked about manifestation, not as a way to twist the universe's arm, but as a way of tuning ourselves to what we're already living. We talked about abundance, not just money or things, but the quiet feeling of enoughness, a steady breath, a morning we're still here to witness. We explored emotions, old wounds, fear, confusion, that strange emptiness that shows up without knocking. And slowly, we came to understand that emotions aren't enemies to be banished, they're messengers waiting to be heard. That awareness isn't about forcing positivity, but about being honest with whatever is stirring inside us. We talked about presence, too. About how often our bodies sit in one room while our minds wander through yesterday or tomorrow. About how life never actually happens later, it only ever happens in the now. And maybe some of you started to practice pausing, taking a breath, and feeling complete without needing to change a single thing. So why end it here? Because everything in nature moves in cycles. The oak doesn't beg permission before letting its leaves fall. The stream doesn't insist on flowing through the same stones forever. When something finishes, it isn't failing, it's becoming whole. And I feel, with a deep sense of calm, that this chapter has said everything it needed to say. There's a season for sharing through words, and there's a season when words need to step aside so life can speak to us directly. Perhaps now is the time for you to stop searching for answers in videos, and instead, trust the silence growing inside you. This isn't a sad goodbye. It's not a closing marked by loss. It's more like exhaling after a long, meaningful conversation, a quiet thank you for reaching this point together. And if you ever find yourself missing these talks about awareness, about meaning, about stillness, remember this, none of it ever lived in this channel. It lives in you. My wish for you is this: may you live with a gentle awareness, not a harsh one. May you recognize abundance not only when everything flows smoothly, but also when life teaches you slowly, patiently. May you have the courage to be genuinely yourself, even when the world asks you to wear a mask. And may you always remember, you don't need to become anyone other than who you already are, fully present. One last thought to carry with you: life doesn't always need to be understood. It just needs to be lived, consciously, openly, with a heart that's willing to stay awake. Thank you for walking this path with me. Thank you for opening this door. And now, with full gratitude, we let it close, gently, and in peace.